Hey everyone, Bill Bourbonnais here, and welcome to the last of our August series of busting through the BS, kind of giving you an idea of what's out there on social media that is either very exaggerated or just plain could get you into trouble. So today we're tackling something that you've likely seen on social media. You may even have seen a video on TikTok where a supposed multimillionaire bought a Ferrari using this strategy that is floating around. Now, that's not just crazy, that's just total BS. While the strategy we're going to talk about today is a legitimate strategy, you're not going to get rich from this or really any other one-off opportunities. Even if you own a McMansion with this strategy, it's not going to make you independently wealthy to a point where you can buy a Ferrari. So tax-free income from renting your home 14 days or less is a real thing. Now, unlike the hire your kids strategy we talked about last time, this one is actually in the tax code. It's hard-coded into our tax laws. Section 280AG, 280 capital A, lowercase g, says you can rent your personal residence for up to 14 days a year, and you don't have to pay income tax on the rent income you receive for that. This is often called the Augusta Rule or the Master's Rule in honor of people in Augusta, Georgia that rent out their homes during the Masters tournament every year and are able to pocket that money for up to 14 days of rent of their home and not pay tax on it. You'll also see this strategy used in cities that host events like the Super Bowl or political conventions, or even, for example, the upcoming Olympics in Los Angeles in 2028. Now, there's some things you need to know about this. 3 things you need to know about this. First off, the really cool thing, this works whether you've got a business or not, but you do not have to rent to strangers. If you have a legitimate business and a legitimate business reason to rent your home, you can use this to rent to your business. Now, this doesn't work for a sole proprietor or an LLC taxed as sole proprietorship. You have to have a partnership, S corporation, C corporation, or an LLC taxed as one of those. So you can rent it to your business and not rent to strangers. Now, this isn't just coded into our tax laws, it's also been supported by tax court cases. Here's the thing though, what has happened with tax court cases in the IRS, in a recent case in 2023, the IRS and the tax court didn't have an issue with using the Augusta strategy to rent the home to your business. They had an issue with how much this taxpayer tried to pass through tax-free. The taxpayer claimed $290,000 in tax-free rent. That wasn't going to fly. They also didn't have any real supporting documentation for the business use, so that really backfired on them as well. So what happened was the IRS and the tax court cut that $290,000 exemption down to $10,000, and the taxpayer got hit with a ton of interest and serious penalties. But there's the important part. The courts did not say that this is not a legitimate strategy. The second item you need to know is you need to document your business use. You keep good records of who attended your event, what you discussed, the business relationship with the people that were there, and keep minutes or records of everything that happened at the meeting. You need to have a legitimate purpose and document that legitimate purpose in order to make this work. The third thing you need to know about the Augusta Rule is document reasonable rent. Get quotes from hotels or country clubs or workshare or virtual offices that have similar venues or meeting rooms that you can get a comparable rent rate for doing this. Just like in the example I cited from the tax court case, you need to have a reasonable rate of rent. Remember, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. So this is called the Augusta Rule. We've got this and many, many other strategies that will help you reduce your tax bill legitimately. We're going into tax planning season for the last part of the year here. If you're ready for a strategy, just click the link in this email or this message, and let's get you scheduled for a discovery call so we can go through and cut your taxes as much as legally possible and keep you financially healthy and building your business as we go into the new years. Have a great day.